how are we all tonight? I hope you are doing well. Now, you know what we expect. What's the first thing we ask you all? Give me a plus in the chat. If you can see me, give me a plus in the chat if you can hear me well. Let me check my chat. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, Manja. Wonderful. Marshall, thank you so much. Guys, this is going to be a great evening. You're meeting tonight with the ambassadors, and this will be followed by a training. So I'll give you some updates for this week because so many things happen in our company. And then we will have some great training by two amazing leaders and ambassadors, and I can't wait to introduce them very soon to you. So let's kick off. Introducing myself, my name is Rita Ashen, and if you are new, if this is the first time to one of these company webinars, can you please put a 1 in the chat? I want to acknowledge anyone that is here for the very first time. A 1 in the chat, thank you, if you're here for the very first time. Okay, I can see there's a few ones, so welcome to those people. My name is Rita Ashen, and in this company, in our consumer community, I am a president. I have many roles in the company, but I absolutely love presenting to people. I love doing webinars. I love explaining how things work, how all the different projects come together in our company. It's such an exciting time. So let's push on with the news of this week. Okay, everyone, the loyalty program bonuses for October have already been accrued. Now, you can find those in your CRU tab. Okay, so they won't be in the API tab. Go back to the CRU tab and you will find your bonuses for the loyalty program there. Now, let's talk about a new tab, a new personal account that has been added to the back office, and it is the Evorich tab. There's going to be some changes. A payment system will be added to that Evorich account very soon, and you will have to top up. At the moment, you can transfer from the different accounts to the Evorich account, right? But in future, once we have that top up option, you won't be able to transfer to the Evorich account. You'll only be able to transfer between the API, the CRU, and the TNG account. Okay, so to pay for goods moving forward, to pay for any of the products, any goods in Evorich or in the UGPay group, you will need to top up in those wallets of those personal accounts. A new UGPay group personal account will be launched soon. You can see that there is a tab. Some of you already have the tab in the back office. That launch will be happening in the very near future. And the sale of the security tokens, the WCRU, will be launched very soon. Now, with the launch of these tokens, the security tokens, our WCRU, 50% of the total amount will be used for assets. Now, remember, in the current system, we're using 40%. Moving forward, we're going to take it up another notch, and we're going to apply 50% towards the assets. That also means the loyalty program bonuses will drop down to 5%. Okay, so currently they're 10%, but they will drop down to 5%. Now, moving forward, when we launch the security token, all the EIPs in the back office that included crypto unit points will be disabled. The only one that will include crypto unit points is the GoPro EIP. Okay, so moving forward, GoPro will be the only product that you can purchase that will still have CRU as a bonus. Now, a massive congratulations to all of those partners who took the U game test. Now, let me see how many of you have already done the test. Let me see in the chat. Congratulations, Tom, Bob, Marie, Ruta, Paul, yes, Sam, Alan, wonderful. Lots and lots of partners, thousands of partners took this test. So congratulations to all of you for that amazing feat. I took the test myself, and I can tell you it was like going back to university. Okay, so congratulations on doing that. So there is an article in the back office in your personal account, and the article will explain, will itemize for those who got more than 50% in that test. Okay, so for those who got 50% or more, congratulations, you will have access to the UGain application. So there's two segments there. There's a segment A for those who have passed and have the access, and there's also segment B. Now, segment B, you've passed the test, so congratulations to you, but you need to pass a couple more criteria. So go have a look on that page. Let me see. I think that one was around about, it was, if you look in the back office, you'll see in the news that it was on the 10th of November. Okay, so scroll back to that and have a look and see if you qualify. If you're in the B group, just go and have a look at what you need to do. Very simple things. I think it's VIP yourself up, so get VIP'd. And also you have to be minimum consultant. So congratulations for passing the test, everyone. Okay, the Genius of Finance game, right? So this will allow us to do training in any part of the world because prior to this particular Genius of Finance being created, being manufactured, and it will be shipped out all over the world very soon. We only had those people who had the original game and who were coaches that were able to run games all around the world, and so many partners have missed out. So congratulations to the team. If you want to get your hands on one of the Genius of Finance games, there's about 2,000 that are in right now that have been produced in English, 1,000 in some of the other languages, and 500 in other languages. So at the moment, limited supply, but if you want your special copy, I ordered mine through the GoPro, right? So GoPro, there's a couple of options. And the second option, read carefully, please, to find out which one includes this Genius of Finance game. Now, if you want to get updated on the game, Tatiana Zhuraleva did a webinar on the 21st of November, so not long ago. So go to the YouTube channel and update yourself on the latest in the Genius of Finance game. Congratulations to that team as well. And a massive congratulations to the Digital Doubles team as well. The release of Contacte, that is similar to a Facebook for the Russian-speaking countries. So any of you who are in the data mining project, go ahead and register yourself with Contacte and sync up your data mining, right? We want to add people. You don't have to speak the language, okay? People will still be attracted to you and join as a contact. Okay, you may even be able to add value by teaching them your language as well. So go ahead, everyone, if you're in that project. If you already have a Contacte account, a VK account, and you don't have data mining, then you need to check out the latest data mining video and get immersed in that and purchase one of those licenses and make this social media platform of yours provide you with an extra earning income, right? So very exciting news. Congratulations to the team at Digital Doubles. Latest news for them, you can see the news on the 11th, so in your back office, 11th of November, and the team did a webinar in our YouTube channel on the 13th of November, so please go and update yourself there. Evorich on LinkedIn. Who is on LinkedIn in our community? Now our Evorich brand is on LinkedIn. You can keep updated as well with the latest. And again, if you're on LinkedIn and you don't have a data mining license, you need to get one. Okay, so you could be monetizing that platform. Okay, so if you don't know what it's about, please go and watch the latest data mining video on YouTube. Again, that date, the 13th of November. We've got a wonderful team. We've got Alexander, we've got who is the CEO, and we have Boris that helps, Marshall, they're both project managers. And we also have, now who else have I forgotten that's on the data mining team? Can you let me know in the chat? Who else is on the team? Dimitri, yes, Dimitri Rankovic. So many names, so many projects. Okay, so thank you for that. So go ahead and if you've got a LinkedIn account, make sure if you don't have data mining that you check out that video. Get yourself hooked up, right? We all want to create multiple income streams. Invite partners using a new instrument. Everyone, there is a new instrument available. It's a landing page, a landing page for to give a free gift away, the 8 rules of the private investor. So go ahead and look in your back office in the API account, and you will find under partner tools that there is a new landing page. So use this, advertise this in your websites. You can email it out to people, use it in Messenger. This is a tool to help you to gather more people to your business. So go ahead, partners, and look at that landing page. It's fantastic. Well done to the team that did that. Presents from the legend of multi-level business. Now, who just finished partaking in that crazy 7 days with Eric Worre and the fabulous team at GoPro? Who just finished that 7 days? Wasn't that incredible? Can you tell me, of all the trainings that you did in the 7 days, yes, and there was a bonus couple of days on top of that, what was your favorite part of that? I saw so much interaction on the social media accounts. I really enjoyed looking at the videos of those who were angels, did angels. It was hilarious. Les Brown, Ruta said Armand's was the best. Woo, yeah, he was fantastic. Fraser Brooks, Muhammad says Les Brown. Mo says Les Brown. Yeah, he was amazing. Elena, yes, very, very enjoyable. Now, our partners, right? This is an incredible opportunity for you. You can get all these bonus courses from these top earners, from these top leaders around the globe. The courses are valued at over $4,500, and you can get these absolutely free by purchasing our GoPro EIP. Now, this is massive value. If you want to be the best, right, you have to learn from the best. If you want to explode your business, you have to keep learning every single day how to be the best. I mean, there are so many top leaders in this company, and we're all there because we want to be much better than we are today. You know, we know by learning of others, we can increase our knowledge, we can pass on this value to others, and we can increase our business. And that's how dreams are made, right? Once you get to a certain level, you are able to follow your dreams, right? You can write your check, and then money doesn't even become an issue, right? Most of the top leaders in this company, it isn't an issue. That's why they never worry. You never hear the top leaders asking when we're going to the exchange or things like that, because they've created a massive network, and that doesn't even phase them. It doesn't worry them at all. And why it doesn't worry them is because they have created a network, they have followed the system, and it doesn't have to, it's not an urgency for them. So if you want to be in the same position as top leaders, not just in our company, but all around the world, then you must join us at GoPro. You simply must join us and get 2021 off to a fantastic start. Wonderful news, partners, absolutely wonderful news. Our CRU, our bonus CRUs with our EIPs are going to be available until the 30th of this month. How wonderful is that? Did I hear a sigh of relief? I think I heard a few thousand sighs of relief, because I know a lot of you have just been going crazy. You've all had a little sneaky peek at the new tab, and you know how much these security tokens are going to be moving forward, and everyone's going crazy. So take a deep breath, because you'll be able, you have a few more days to keep on promoting our EIPs with the bonus CRUs. So with that said, thank you so much for your attention. I am going to pass the floor over to our very next speaker. Now, can our speaker please come and join me on the panel? Thank you so much.
Well, hello. Hi, Rita.
Hello, Ellen. So everyone, I want to welcome Ellen to take the floor. Ellen Costa from Netherlands, an amazing, incredible leader in our company. She has years and years of business experience. We are honored to have her share this training with us. Let me go now. I'm going to grab my pencil and my notebook so I can take some notes. Ellen, the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rita, and thank you for bringing this wonderful news about the 30th of November. So we have even a little bit more time to inform our people that we love so much around us, and get more people the chance to buy some education with the CRU bonus. Well, I was asked to do a training with you today, and first of all, I would love to share that it's going to be an exciting half an hour. And it's going to be exciting for me because this really is touching my heart to talk about this topic, to really reach anything in life that you dream of. And you know, one thing, what I realized when I was about 49 years young, that it's all up to me. It's not up to my past. It's not up to my current situation. It's not up to others. It's not up to a government. It's not up to my skills that I have now. It's not up to the money I have now. It's up to me to decide how I would like to define my future. I was born and raised in the Netherlands. And for me, when I was 48 years young, I was looking around because I was facing a challenge. And this challenge was my retirement money. This wasn't enough, so I was looking for different streams of income. And in my journey, after 2 years, after 1 year, I was introduced to this company. I was introduced into passive income. And for me, this was not reality. For I thought passive income was doing nothing, and doing nothing is earning nothing. So I was like, okay, this is like a fairy tale. And then a person shared with me that passive income is earnings on your money. So I asked that person, okay, but now you're talking about investment. And that person said yes. And I was like, well, that's very risky. And probably I need a lot of money. Well, you know, by that time I was in a situation in my life I had very many successful years earning money in marketing and sales, being my own entrepreneur. And for me, I wasn't in a good financial situation. I could not make the choices to have my lifestyle anymore. I decided to start over in 2018. I ended a relationship privately and moved to another city and really took some time to talk to myself. I never, if you, I never, I don't know if you ever experiencing talking to yourself, but there were some questions that, I asked to myself and I said, Ellen, how would you like to live your life? What would you like to experience? What would you like to have your life? What is the life that you really want to live? And it took me 1 year. And in that year, I realized that I was experiencing adjusting a lot in my life. And these adjustments came for me as Ellen, as a little Ellen. And I just want to share a little bit of me so you can relate to the training. I have a little bit longer, so I only should start at 1:30, so a little bit longer to share with you. As a young girl, my mom and dad were not that in harmony with each other. So they were a little bit fighting. And by that time, I realized as a little girl that if I was a little bit nicer or I didn't tell so much or I went to my room or whatever, so I adjusted to their behavior, that they were more happy. So I was like, okay, yes, this is working. So I'm adjusting for a couple of years. And so when I grew up, I was used to adjusting. I didn't adjust to what I liked or listen to my inner voice. I was listening to other people. And this is what I realized when I was 48, because I took time to talk to myself. And last year, when I was introduced to this company, I was talking to Mila, and Mila asked me, Ellen, over all the money that you earned, how much of this money is now working for you? Ellen, you need to build your team. Ellen, you need to be a manager, a leader manager. Ellen, you need to go to Delhi. You need to be in that stadium with 15,000 people. Ellen, you need to go to that leadership training. I was overwhelmed, but I did it. And once I realized, I still remember one of the conversations I had with Neil Morrison. And Neil's from New Zealand, as you all know probably. And he was sharing with me his why with this company and what he realized in a couple of years. And for me, this was opening up that these people are really from their heart, but also this company is for real. And I was really looking for a real company to develop myself and achieve anything in life. And the greatest advantage that we all have right now is that we all can prosper in the MLCI online business. This is the fast growing market. And I know we all need to develop, but I'm so grateful that this company is building a new leadership team with the GoPro year, that we can all learn those skills if we choose to develop ourselves. I started out as a local council last year, opened up this office here in the Netherlands. Right now, there's another local council team working in the Netherlands and also local council in Belgium. I'm very proud working with them. Actually, we are reaching high volumes now in the Netherlands and also in Belgium. So growing like crazy. And I would love to look to this training for the next slide, please, to talk to you about 3 topics that are very important to achieve anything what you like in life. First of all, it's personal development. And we're going to talk about your value that you will bring to the marketplace. The second one is setting goals. How do you look to your future? What is your attitude? What is your decision for your future? Because you decide whatever you're going to experience in your life. And financial independence is to live from your own personal resources. And we have the most interesting, amazing company with the worldwide portfolio to realize anything in our life, because it's not depending on money, because we will have more than enough. We need to realize and learn how to manage all the money that is coming to us. So it's quite amazing. So first of all, for the next slide, please. It's very important for all of us with personal development is that we realize that we are bringing the value to a marketplace, and because of this value, we get paid. So it's not because of the hours we put in. If we would have been paid by our hours, then we can sit at home and we just get paid for our hours. But we are really getting paid because what we are doing in those hours. And what I think it's quite amazing is that successful people always say, don't work for their hours, don't work for that job, work to develop yourself, work to be more valuable. And there's a key here, because if you are not happy with the results in your life right now, you know, the key is you don't have to stay there. There are opportunities. If a door is closing, another door you can open. And with this company, there are so many doors. And to open so many doors within the MLCI platform, there is one door you need to go in, and that's the Go Pro year. That's the biggest door that can open up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities for all of us. Because for my understanding, everybody will have a full energy and will be so happy in life because with different skills, with different desires. But if we work harder on ourselves than on our job, how can we work harder? Well, we can think about our competences, our skills, our habits, our disciplines, our knowledge. If we look to the MLCI business, we need some skills, guys. I can just share with you what kind of skills we will touch in this GoPro year, and I'm very thankful that the leadership is choosing of this company to put their time and efforts and share their experience with us, so we can learn faster. Well, we would like to know, I think, learn everybody about prospecting, connecting with people. Although it's through Zoom, I'm now really sharing my heart to connect with you, to really feel like we're in the same room, to feel our energy, but also feel where people are. If you're really connecting to people, people love to talk to you. People love to be with you and to listen whatever is going on in your life. Inviting people, presenting, closing, follow up, strong presentation, the way you look, the way you communicate. Right now, I chose to do a one-on-one training for public speaking with Igor. So he is sharing with me what I'm doing right and how can I getting better, how can I develop myself to get my message, to inspire better myself, people for positive change. Marketing, team building, promoting company events, planning time management. To run a business, you know what? It's for everybody, but it's our choice ourselves if we decide to take this chance to do so. Next slide, please. Thank you. Well, what I just shared with you in the beginning, when I started out with this training, it's not what is going on around us. It's not outside of us, it's inside. So what will decide the person that you're gonna be is what is going inside with what is going on inside of us. What voice are you hearing here in your head? What are you telling yourself? Even what are you telling yourself what other people think of you? What are you thinking about yourself? I was talking to a person some couple of weeks ago, and she told me that her husband fell off a truck. He was injured and he cannot work anymore for a couple of weeks. You know what the first thing that she told me that they were thinking about? Money. How can we pay our bills? To get out of that rat race, not to think about our bills, but think about the future that we really want to live, we need to start changing our mindset, the way we think. And how can we do this? Well, the first thing is that we can learn from personal experience. The way we look to our past, we can look in two ways. We can say to ourselves, oh, I'm so sorry about this. Oh, I didn't do this right. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid. But you know what? All the things that we experienced is what made us right now, what made me right now. And for me, I had to come to a place to be happy, to be thankful, and then look, okay, what can I learn? And how would I like to look at the future? The second thing is when you go to talking to yourself, don't be too harsh. I mean, forgive yourself about things that you're not happy about and go on. So you have a clear start again. Like what I was sharing with you, that I decided to start over in life. There were things that I was not so happy about, but there are a lot of things that were amazing experiences in my life. I had a very happy life, and traveled the whole world. Saw so many countries. I'm so thankful. I did a lot of development and personal development within a network marketing company. And this is what made me the business Ellen. But what I worked on the last year was my personal life. So that's the person, me, Ellen, my private Ellen. Let's say this. The second thing that we can learn is from experience of other people. And once you decided, when you look back for the last 6 years, and maybe you're very happy about what you accomplished, maybe you're happy what you all experienced in the last 6 years, and you can reach out for more the next 6 years. But maybe you're not so happy. Well, if you're not, change. Sit down with yourself and change. And write down what you really would like and what you need to be to become, what skills you need to develop for yourself to really reach those goals and experience that life. Because now we all have the chance to really achieve anything. Yesterday, we had a team meeting, and people are a little bit nervous. I don't know if you feel it in the air, and people are making their financial plan, and they're like, whoo, getting a little bit nervous. And I think it's normal, because I asked in the group and I asked to myself, when did you for the last time made a financial plan? Did you do some financial planning about becoming a millionaire? And I had to tell myself, I didn't do this before. So this is exciting. Now we can do this. So it's quite normal. We're all excited and nervous and maybe sometimes scared. But, share with each other, because we will all learn a lot from other people experiences. We learn from people around us. We are influenced by the people around us. Also, be conscious what kind of people you spend time with, because they will influence your belief system. Learn from people's experience, their successes, their mistakes. I was learning in Goa, talking to leaders. There were 500 leaders from all over the world. And I was learning, not the facts, because I can learn the facts through Zoom, but their feeling, the way they told me, like Neil shared his story with me. And this is more touching in my heart than the facts about, how the portfolio is working. And learn from people how they changed their life, how they changed their health, their finances, their lifestyle, their friendships, their future. Also learn how they got their skills. What kind of skills? And how did they start it? What was their starting point? Because we all have a starting point. And please do not compare yourself with my starting point if you don't have any experience in network marketing. Because I have experience for more than 16 years. So if you're just starting out, It's not good to compare with me, but maybe you're very good in golf. I don't know, playing golf. I never did it before. So if I'm going to start playing golf with you, I'm not experienced and I feel like a dummy. But if I start playing golf with you and you are very experienced, I can learn quicker. And this is the other way around too. So be conscious about who you're spending time with, reaching out to people in the network that you think that are very successful, that are in the place that you really want to be. Spend time with them. Ask them to be a little bit your mentor. Ask them and to that you can watch what they're doing. This is gonna make you learn quicker. This is also gonna happen in GoPro because we're gonna learn together. Ask how people come to how they have got their income, their earnings, how they grew so fast in earnings. Like Rita was just sharing, because I only, started last year in July, but Rita's already involved with the company way longer. Actually, I was in the Ambassador Council last Monday and I felt like a young, very little person, because you all have so many people in your structure. I'm just starting out from my feeling, but I can learn from all of you. Everybody can learn from each other. And by observation, we learn. A child is learning not only what we say, but also what we do. And this is also very important. And then, of course, we have our journal. I don't know if you can see this. This is my journal. And it's so important not to only to trust your memory. I don't know if you have, I have here my camera here, and this goes all the way. And this is my phone. And this is like a photo book and video. And even in Goa, with the leadership training, actually, I did some video. I was just talking to myself, laying down in the hammock between two palm trees, looking to the sunset. It was beautiful. But all my feelings, what I felt, that an experience, that minute, that 2 or 3 minutes, I was just telling myself. And even I did some video to my closest people and send it to them, what I was experienced that minute, that moment. And this is so valuable. So please, if you don't have a journal, don't put things on paper and then there are some papers all over and you lose it. Just buy a really nice book and share all your thoughts, whatever you hear with a certain training and that you really like, because it's really touching you, because not everything that we hear in training, we are ready to implement. But some things are really coming to our heart. So I have 2 books, one book with all my notes, and then the other book is my journal. This is what is touching me right now, that I really want to implement right now, that I'm going to read regularly right now. So it's like, this is my personal Ellen book. Okay, that's your journal. And maybe sometimes you read something or somebody tells you a thing and that is really touching your heart. Write it down in your personal journal. Also, it's very important what we hear. Because whatever we listen to, I don't know if you regularly listen to a motivational speech or podcast. I do. And in the beginning, it was really on purpose. I was conscious that I was not feeling in my energy, or maybe I had a really negative conversation with a new person that was not open for the way I communicated, because I think everybody would be happy to join, but they don't see it. So it's for me to be better in my communication, get better. So this person can see it through my eyes, because I'm talking with my desire to show this person. But sometimes it doesn't work, and then people talk out, people are talking you out of your energy. Can you feel that's gonna, it's happening sometimes. And I decided to get myself more energy, to turn at least my car into a mobile classroom. So every time I'm in my car, I listen to something that's very interesting for me and gives me energy. But sometimes I just stop in the day if I'm not feeling right, like with this training. I really would love to give a little bit of myself. I'm always listening to something that's really motivational, but also get myself up with the right music, get myself in the right energy. And always listen to somebody who has something good to say, because this will fill your mind. It's not important only to feed our body, but also to feed our mind. And I don't think that's for a lot of people that they really know, because we are feeding our minds the whole day with television, Netflix, a lot of things that people are saying. And just be conscious what kind of food you are letting in here. For this is going to be deciding the way we think. So it's very important. And also reading books. And for me, reading books of successful people, it's very important. Also to spend time. And sometimes I don't take time for this, but this year I'm really dedicating more to me so I can grow quicker, to be a better leader, because I need to grow in leadership, at least that I would like to do. And for me, books are very important, but sometimes for me, it's hard to read a book. I don't know about you. I'd rather listen to a book. So right now I'm doing more listening books than reading, but I have some books. And in this book, this one is very important, Think and Grow Rich. And when I'm reading books, I'm reading like this. So what I'm doing, I am reading with like a Jello pen. So this is important for me. Okay, I really like this. So when I go through that book again, then I have just some sentence and I just can flip over. And then I have the things that I really would like to implement. Because it's not only reading, but it's also realizing what is the value in this book, and then go on. Okay, so that's also important. Next slide, please. Otherwise, I'm all over my time. And what is quite amazing, I think, this company has it all. For me, I was working for so many different companies in my career, and I'm every week I'm just surprised and amazed how much this company is offering us. And what I also understand is that we saw a lot. I saw a lot in the last year, what is happening in this company, but we're now going to start. And then they're telling me, okay, now we're really going to start. I'm like, okay, but if you change, and I would say instead of when you change and develop yourself, when you make this decision, everything will change for you. You will really be in other energy. Everything is possible because it all starts with your mind, and the how to will come. So once you make this decision, the how to will come. You can really make your life unique and worthwhile. What Eric Worre was sharing with us really touched my heart. He said, once I came to a point in my life that I did not have to work for money to pay my bills. So I had enough earnings coming in passively. I could work to contribute in this world. And once you attend this lifestyle and really contributing to in this world, it's such a different energy. That's really freedom. And I really wish all of us to reach that. And that we really come into our own power, and that we can experience, make room for yourself, but also discover your power in this world. Because for me, I believe everybody has a special power to share in this world. And this is the most unique and worthwhile thing that you can ever give and share to other people here on this earth. Next slide, please. The second goal is goal setting. And I was really into goal setting. I would say in the 60 years of network marketing, for me, I was always asked, okay, Ellen, you do the goal setting. So this was quite amazing. And with goal setting, I was in numbers. Okay, if you talk to so many people and so many people will say yes, you can do so much volume, blah, 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 blah. And that's all from the head. That's the business element. I really would love to share how I'm now working with goal setting for myself. And the first thing that's very important with goal setting is your attitude. How is my attitude about my past? How am I feeling with all the experiences that I had? Did I forgive myself? If you do, and that's talking to me, I did. And once I did, I could remember, I have space to remember all the fun, the nice things that I experienced, and all the thankfulness that I experienced in my life. And all the hard times, how I could develop and how I figured it out. Because, we all need the hard times to figure things out, to develop ourselves, to have more skills, to talk better to people, to talk better to yourself, to solve problems. And it's not like if you're successful, it's not like you solve all your problems in life. No, you have more ability to solve bigger problems. So please wish ourselves bigger problems. So for this, we need more skills. So first we come with our personal development, then we go to setting our goals. And the second thing is, how are you looking to your future? Because this is also very important. How do you feel about this? Because we decide our future, not our environment. And again, look 5 years back. If you're not happy, and I was not happy 2 years ago, I needed to change something, and I did. I moved to another city, another house, another work, and I was looking for other businesses to have a better life. That was me. And this is also something that you can choose. And for yourself with goal setting, if you're looking to your future, sit down with yourself, take some time. We now have a little bit more time for the EIPs with the crew bonus. Sit down with yourself tomorrow. It's Sunday. Spend some time with you. Take your journal, please. Take your journal and start writing down all the things that you like to experience in this life. Income, places what you want to visit, the countries that you want to go, the habits that you like to acquire, the skills that you like to develop, the income, the earnings that you really want to do, the house where you would like to live, with whom you would like to spend time with, who would you like to meet in this life. Let your mind go free. There are no limitations, and write it down. And in that energy, look to your financial plan, whatever is possible with the crew and the world crew. You will see you will be in a different energy. You will see then with the financial plan, your heart is in your financial plan, not only numbers. Do you feel how I changed from really numbers, the head, to my heart? And this is the transformation that you also can feel to experience your life today where you want to be. Be thankful because you know where you're going to. Next slide, please. Next slide, please, because I already did this. I'm sorry. Good. Yes, thank you. What also helps us is to make a list. To make a list of all the things that you like. And make it from big to small, whatever, all the things. So let's say if you would like, for me, that's quite amazing. But last year, beginning of the year, I said, I would love to go to Asia. And then a person said, well, with whom? I don't know. And why? I don't know. I just like to go to Asia. I've never been there in my life. I've been to more than 35 countries, went to Africa, South America, all over Europe, never been to Asia. So I said, well, I would love to go to Asia. You know what happened when it goes out into the universe? Well, I was in Asia and India in October. Never could have imagined, but it's just quite amazing. So make a list with all your goals, okay? And this is a list also in your journal, okay? So maybe at the end of your journal, make that list. And it's, you know, and also, so you decide first of all what you want. And every time you think about something, you write it down. The second one, if you write it down in your journal, keep the old lists. So every time you add, or maybe you make a new list, I don't know, in all those years, but tick off all the goals that you reached. You know, the journey to reaching a goal is way more experience than actually be there. And sometimes we forget our successes. Sometimes we forget all the things that we did to reach that goal. But whenever you read your journal and you look back and you could see all the check-offs that you reached your goals, you will be so happy with yourself. So fill your mind again with positive vibes. And have the fun and energy with yourself and motivation to work actively with your list. Don't be shy to yourself, but really go for it to fill that list. For if we do this right, next slide, please. So if we have, when we have the future gets clear and powerful, so if we have powerful goals that really touching our heart, that we really would love to do this, really are experience this, and how can we do this? I can maybe have an example from my life. It's about a car, and I was in Germany, and there was a car with with something like a curtain over it, covering it, so I couldn't see it, but it was just a brand new car. And we were at the Mercedes, and it was a sports car. It was about in 2004, and it was the new SLK. I don't know if you know this, but I never, ever drove that car. And I saw that car because they took off their cover, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a nice car." And we left. We went home. Didn't think about the car anymore. Then I went to the Mercedes garage here in the Netherlands, and there was that car again. And I said, could I take a test drive? You know what? Once you take that test drive, and once you feel that this car is really your car, then you're going to make it happen to earn the money to drive that car. And this is what happened to me. And this is what I mean. Go into your goals. Really make it a picture. And that's why we're also making a collage with all our goals, because we picture it in our minds, and when we picture it in our minds, it's already done. The how-to will come, and we will start working to it. The price gets easy to pay. There's always a price to pay, because we need to get better to reach that goal. There's no limit. There's enough money in this world. We can reach all goals. But if we are comfortable in a situation where we're happy, we don't want to change anything, we don't want to grow, that's not human. All humans want to grow. Then we will not reach our ultimate goals. We will not reach to become the person that we really can become. So it's not what you get, it's the journey. It's it's about what it makes you valuable and who you become. So to challenge ourselves, we will all become more ourselves. We will all become more powerful and be happy, so we can make other people happy and contribute in this life. So set your goals and your future, please, clear and powerful. Challenge yourself, and also set your goals to be a part of the new GoPro leadership team for the next year, because there is all going to be the biggest growth of the whole company for the next years. Okay, next slide, because it's already 2. The third key is financial independence. And if you can imagine, it's the third key. It's not the first and it's not the second, it's the third. Because a lot of people are looking at their results in life and then they're like, okay, I don't have enough money to pay my bills. But it's because I need to pay a lot of taxes. It's because I was fired. It's because things are happening in my life. It's because I do not get paid enough, whatever, whatever. But actually it is because we are not giving enough value into the marketplace. We are not giving enough value to our personal development, our personal our skills, that we give more value to the marketplace to reach more goals. We are not doing the goal setting for ourselves. If we're not doing this, we will never be financially independent. So the financial independence is, of course, living from your own personal resources. And to have the ability to acquire this, we learn a lot within the education. And I'm so thankful because I learned so much in the last year. I didn't know that there were so much new things for me to learn and that I would make so many other decisions in my life about finance, about money. And for me also, I realized that the biggest secret in this world is about money. We are making decisions every day. And I think the most stress in this whole world is about money, because people cannot be themselves because they are, I don't know how you call this, but they are captured like in a prison because of the money they have. And their thoughts are not the way it should be. So first of all, how to acquire this is the right philosophy. And in this example, we have 2 philosophies. The first one is of the poor and the second one is of the riches. And I think we all know when we are doing the education of the poor, it's like what I was thinking before I was 50. It's like, okay, I'm earning money. I'm going to pay my bills, spend the money, and then see if there's something left to invest. Well, the rich people say, okay, I'm going to earn money. First of all, I'm going to invest and then see what is ever left to spend. So first to pay myself. And what's actually quite amazing also with the Genius of Finance game, that what you see is that people, for me, for myself, I got a different relationship with money, because money is energy. And actually, I was stopping the energy within me because I was maybe thinking to be scared, to have a lack of money, not enough. And so whenever a lot of money came to me, I was like, okay, maybe I will not have enough. And then it was gone again because I was thinking I didn't have enough. So it's also the way we think, the relationship we have with money. So if we start paying, when I start paying myself first, that's valuable for me. And then other people. So it's quite amazing what this does also in your energy and what you think. Never spend more than 70%. Well, when you start very young, you're getting used to this, because I still remember my first paycheck and I was like, okay, so much money. And then for a couple of months, I was like, okay, I need a raise because I'm spending money. So we are very creative to spend a lot of money once we have more money to spend. So this is quite a process. But if we start getting used to never spend more than 70%, we will have a way different financial life. The third thing is that wages, so paychecks, will make us a living. And a living is just paying our bills and not being, how do you call it? And being limited in life. But profit will make us a fortune. So we need to learn how to make profit. And also the game Genius of Finance will give us a lot of training and insights to do so. And then our attitude towards money, the feeling that we have, and also the attitude towards ourselves. Next slide, please. Well, I have 4 last questions, and these are quite important, okay? And the first question is, it's a very long question. The first one, please. And the first one is why? And maybe you ask yourself, why should I work so hard? Why should I learn so much? Why do I need all those skills? Because, Ellen, It's not always easy, okay? Please do not put all the questions on it. Thank you. So, you know what? Why should we work so hard to develop our skills? That's the first thing. To become the person that you really are, because we are made to develop ourselves. The second question is why not? Because if you can develop yourself and really get yourself into the power of your life and contribute to other people, putting value in this world, so you are full in energy and you can share this with other people. Can you imagine what's going to happen is all people are doing this? It's going to be a way different energy around the world. So you can also help others. And why not you? Because you have it in you, really. Everybody, every living soul has it in you. And it's only a decision. It's about a good self-esteem, feeling good about yourself. It's about building your self-esteem. It's about surrounding with the right people. Become financial independent. See your life in progress, step by step by step. Develop your skills to become successful in the MLCI business. It's not just for a few people, dear people. It's for everybody. It's just the decision that you want to make, that you're going to make to join for next year. And this will really change your life completely. Because you've got the brains, you've got the vitality, and you can do it all. And when we start working together, we will see amazing results. And why not now? There's no right time. I know a lot of developments are happening, a lot of things are happening. It's quite busy. Now people are asking me, Ellen, how are you doing? Well, there are a lot of things here going through my mind and people are asking me and we have to organize. But you know what? We can do it together. The right time is now. Now to decide, to change your life around. And the last thing that I would like to add, again, when you decide that you're going to set yourself a clear and powerful future, your life will never be the same. And it's all up to you. Then we can start work together worldwide. Although we're stuck at home or at our office, we cannot fly yet, but we still can share the energy, our skills, experience, and we all can grow to the next level. Well, we're going to talk about social media because Elena will take over for the next training. And I remember when I met Elena for the first time, and I want to take you back last year, August. I still remember Neil Morrison and Andrew Hawkes were here in the Netherlands. I was just introduced into this company. I was very curious because they came all over from the other side of the world. And I was like, okay, if they're all making those travels, I'm going to start listening because what is this business all about? I went into that presentation room and there was Elena in front of the group. And she was like, hello, I'm Elena. Yes, you see, I'm shivering. This was Elena. And she was standing there for the first time in front of a big, big audience in the Netherlands, next to some experienced guys, Andrew and Neil. 2 months later, we had a new conference. And there was Elena again in the Netherlands. And Elena was standing in front of the group. And here was Elena. Standing like this, strong, powerful woman. She was growing, guys. But the first time was so scary for her. And if you see her now, watch how she is now giving her training, presenting her training. You will see she puts a lot of efforts to develop her skills. And I'm very proud to introduce Elena, to work with her. She's a dear colleague of mine, and she's going to share some amazing things and ideas about social media, I think we can all take advantage of this. Elena, for you is the floor. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Elena. Woohoo!
Thank you so much for introduction. Thank you. Wow, Ellen, that was awesome. Hopefully all of you took a lot of notes and you were rethinking what the topic actually Ellen was giving, and was outstanding. Who has agreed? Maybe put the pluses in the chat that you make lots of notes and you were rethinking whatever Ellen was telling. It was awesome. Great. So yeah, I'm going to give today amazing topic, but before I start, because when Rita was asking in the chat, there are people as well who are listening this webinar for the first time. I would love to introduce myself. So my name is Elena Pepina, and currently, after 11 years, I moved back to Latvia. This is where I born. This is where I learn. And after 11 years living in London, this company, this business allowed me to move back to this country, because initially when I moved to London, obviously I wanted big life. I wanted to earn lots of money. But when I created massive business here in this company, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for everyone, and thanks for this company. This allowed me to really, truly live my best life ever. And as Elena was saying, what topic she was giving to you, it's honestly, it works. Whatever she was giving, it can change your life big time. You need to first work with yourself, set your goals, do whatever you can, and trust me, you can live the best life. And this company gave me so much. I definitely reach loads of things in this company, and I'm keep growing. I'm keep building my business. I keep still sharing my experience and share this knowledge of what we do in our company. Are you all excited? Whatever we do in our company, are you excited for your future, especially in these difficult times, I would say, what's happening all around the world? And I know loads of you currently learning lots of things what we do in our company. We have great products, great achievements, loads of things going to happen really soon this year. And yeah, what I want to share with you today, that whatever you learn today, share with others. Because the business, what we do today, can definitely give you good income right now, as Rita was saying. Do not wait what our company going to give for the CRU, for the word CRU. Try to build your own business. Trust me, you can build massive organization and start earn money for you today. Do you want to earn the money using the tools what we do in our MLCI business? If yes, put the pluses. And obviously today, current world, I'm going to go to the next slide. Obviously current world today, you know, many businesses are closing down. Loads of people are losing their jobs, right? Is that true? So at the moment, the social media actually is one of the biggest tool for you to build your business. Do you agree with me? Yes. And what I noticed today, many new partners who are start attracting new clients, new partners into this business. All of you are so excited what we do in our company. You are posting, I don't know, word CRU, when we're going the next stage, etc., etc. But my question is to you. Are you using the social media as a user or marketer? Because in social media, you can find great business partners, great people who will build business together with you. But you need to somehow find a way how you can attract them. And I will give you a couple tips how to use the social media, because when initially I started to build the business in this company, of course, first I was talking to my family members, my friends, and once everything, all my list was running out, obviously I was going into social media. And actually through the social media, I built massive business from different countries, and because this tool. So, and let's start. I will tell you a couple tips. So when you're using the social media, remember, new people, when you're posting your post, all these amazing news, what's happening in our company, trust me, new audience, they do not really care what the business you do, what the products, you are selling. What they care about is how this product can help them, how this product can improve their lives. So instead of maybe posting about, our product, like we have data mining and Academy Private Investor, NLCI, or what else we have? Obviously, Word CRU and Utility Token. Focus on the benefits, what this service can give it to them. Share the value, what they can give it to them. And obviously afterwards, you are connecting with them, and always call to action. Because usually in a real world, I can say from my side, remember when I start posting the post, they're not just going to come to you and ask, what is all about this. You need to make action. You need to call the action so people are coming to you. Hope that makes sense. So what I created for you, because I've been checking different partners who are posting different news, different contents, and I just wanted to help out you, because I know how incredible social media can be. I want to give you a couple kind of tip ideas or post ideas which can help you. Obviously, when I'm going to go through all these different tips, you don't have to use all of them. Maybe you can pick some of them which can help you, but this can definitely give the value. Are you ready? Perfect. Okay, I will start first with your story. So now, obviously, we have Academy Private Investor products, we have data mining, we have Genius of Finance game. Share your story or your personal opinion, how this product, impacted your own kind of life or own story. I just recently, actually, for the test as well, I posted about Genius of Finance game on my post, if you're following up what I do in social media. So I shared, without mentioning Genius of Finance game, how this game actually can, give the education. Because what I found out, and probably if you agree, if you're following up our education, this game can educate many people how to live life carefully with the money, how to save, how to invest, how to create a portfolio. So I just kind of share opinion about this game, how this game changed, my own perspective of this game. Then another thing what you can post is maybe share the video or post how you are using this product. Let's say data mining. I seen as well other partners are posting different screenshots about the data mining. Maybe not necessarily say, oh, this will increase loads of people, but explain actually what this is going to give to the community, what it's going to give to the people. And it's a really great tool how you can use this. Also, the lifestyle. Let's say when you're using our educational materials, when you, let's say, doing the business and maybe some achievements being good achievements happening in your life, again, share the lifestyle of these posts, like how this company, how this product changed your own lifestyle. And again, when you are mentioning all these posts in your social media, maybe don't really mention the name of the company, but kind of create curiosity, because that's people likes. And as well, what I found out, sometimes I post on my social media, not just everything about me. I also share the results of someone else using what we do in our company. So let's say in our company, when I send the people 8 rules of private investor. So I shared some of the partners' feedback, how they, find out everything about our Academy's Private Investor, 8 rules of private investors. Also really good is when you are doing the business as well, and many partners today who are involved in our MLCI business. This business allowed people to quit their jobs, earn more, or like for myself, I can work from home when my daughter is around me. So again, share someone else's testimonial, how this business changed their life. And again, do not really mention full explanation what is MLCI business, but actually how this business can change their life. Team recognition. Today we have different ranks, different achievements, or someone registered a week, let's say 10 people or 20 people, or someone in your structure person, let's say brought the big package. That is big achievement, right? So maybe recognize your team leaders on these posts as well. So that can make kind of curiosity, what is all about. The benefits post. Let's use 8 rules of private investor. I remember when I was start using our 8 rules of private investor, I noticed in my life massive difference. So let's say use one of the 8 rules private investor rule and explain how this rule changed your understanding about the finance. You can talk what the benefits give it to you. This is what people need, benefits. Not just read what is 8 rules of private investor, but what actually the benefits can give it to you. That's also can be good tool for you. Also, what else is really good is when you are, let's say, accomplish something in this company. I really love what Ellen was saying. Sometimes, and even myself, I sometimes kind of forgetting all my achievements. I'm forgetting actually how I started this company. Maybe post as well, so your kind of accomplishments, what you've done in this company. I remember when I do my posts as well on social media or Instagram, and I was doing the live about how this company allowed me to move back to Latvia. And actually people from England who live Latvian English people, they asked me, Elena, what did you do? What the business you do? So they were asking, because I was sharing my accomplishment, what my achievement was. So people are curious. And then again, you can start to talk to the person, what you've done, what is this business all about, but only after. Also really good, that our company, every week, during the week, we have different events. I know lots of ambassador and local leadership councils do different events or different lounge. Again, maybe mention on your post the next upcoming event. Or let's say we just recently had a 7-day challenge, or we're gonna have next month GoPro. Again, post it. You will attend to this event. I will learn this and this and this. Or next week we're gonna have again Tuesday's webinar from local council. Again, what the person gonna get from this event or from webinar. Also, what people love to see, like as well, Ellen was saying, we should be every single day excited for something, right? So if you wake up every single morning really cheerish, you love the day, share this post because people want to see also some good positive posts. I also sometimes when I go on Facebook, on different social media, I see other successful people posts, and sometimes I use from them some ideas, or I use my picture, and I'm just creating some kind of nice post because people love to see some excitements. People love to see something positive, especially during this time. So definitely use the social media or Google or some great ways how you can find some good quotes as well, because people love the quotes. Like Ellen was giving great tools as well. Of course, I'm already explained. And of course, another thing, people wants to see you a real person. Have you seen or have someone been approaching you and offer you or sending you some company's links? And maybe it looks good opportunity, but when you go on this person's profile and you don't see the person actually kind of is real, person who never shares their own stories, person who has only the business opportunities, there's nothing about the person. I truly a big believer, you need to show in social media that you are a real person. Person wants to see your own lifestyle, or person wants to see what you're doing during the day. Person wants to see maybe you go out travel locally. At the moment it's quite hard to travel, but people still manage to travel. So, and as well, be funny. Don't be always serious. Be funny. Put some funny posts or something. Just make an attraction. Build a trust. It's really important. And maybe as well, when you're doing the business or people are asking different questions about our word CRU or Academy Private Investor Education, and you got some questions in your personal messages, and if you feel like this is really valuable, you can also put on your Facebook wall these questions and give the answer more visible. That's also really good tool. The big give changer, what can give your more attraction in the social media is go live. Who is using Facebook at least once a week and going live? Do we have a people? I know it's scary. I still remember my first time when I was doing the Facebook Live or recording some webinars. It's so scary, trust me, I know. Even now I feel a bit nervous, but it's normal. But if you go on live and start sharing maybe, I don't know, maybe about your personal opinion or about the current situation or any topic, you can talk on Facebook Live. Trust me, if the person gonna relate your story, what you're telling through the live, it will relate and will trust you. You will build the trust. So this actually been big game changer for my business, for my trust in community what I'm building, and also other people who are in our community. Going live is definitely a great tool. And we know, I love to watch obviously Andrew's lives, I love to watch Annette's lives, John doing different lives. So it's really amazing how you can actually attract more people and build the trust. Again, going back to posting different, let's say, topics about MLCI business. Again, when you are, again, do not mention the business name or let's say MLCI or what we do. Just maybe give some valuable tips of your product. Let's say building the business. I don't know, how to, let's say, how to attract the people through the business, or different topics, what you think could be valuable for the other people. Trust me, people like it. And I know lots of people probably maybe who are listening me, you know, I always try to give some valuable tips as well. So you just need to build the trust. And as well, what I noticed, maybe whatever I do on a social media, not just maybe I do build my business, but also I can help other structures, because you also can agree that loads of people build the trust in this company, maybe not because that particular person, because someone else been doing some posts or some webinars or some tips. So whatever you do in a social media can help also other person. Behind the scenes, so if you maybe start doing the webinars, or if you're doing some personal presentations, or if you just now actually on Instagram before this webinar, I made a video and picture before when I'm going to start doing the webinar as well. This is really great. So when the person going to start look into your profile and you are posting some pictures before you're getting ready something, maybe person will as well come to you, oh, what are you going to do? And he will be curious. And as well, what else is really good tip? And actually yesterday, Jose Manuel from the Spain, he asked me to do the interview on a Facebook Live. So maybe, again, get the attraction in this business, in this company, invite someone maybe to do the video and create a couple questions and ask them questions related with the topic. So again, this person can help you to build your business or help to build your attraction when you ask these questions for another person. So again, going live is definitely a great tool for the social media. I want to say something really important. What I noticed as well, when the people are posting different posts, most of the people, what I noticed, they are sharing someone else's content, which is good, but don't do this often. So you can share others' person's content now and then, not every single time. And I was just telling my brother and my friends, don't share constantly someone else's content, but you can do it. I hope that makes sense. So, but again, when I want to share with you, share others people's content, when you see actually good post, you can take some of ideas and make it as your one, but do not share often others person content, but it's also valuable now and then. What I really love what Ellen was saying as well, reading the books. I'm also actually being a really bad reader. When I used to go in a school, I did not love to read. Now, obviously, I reading the books, and whatever book I would read, I would maybe post on social media. Whatever motivation speaker I listen, I would post on my social media. So basically what I'm saying, so whatever you learn or whatever you read some materials, share on your Facebook wall, or put some quotes, because that is also really important, because people want to see you are learning, you are getting influencers for someone else, or for other tools. So why I gave you these little tools, I'm not saying you have to use all of them in one go, but these are ideas, because when we are building our business, our MLCI business, you need to show you a real person. There are so many other tools what you can use. I can give you from my personal experience. I usually go on YouTube. I usually go on Google. I search what else I could do, what else I could post. Because make it your social media personal. especially when we are involving now data mining. Now we're using LinkedIn. Try to post some posts, some quotes, something, make the curiosity, show you a real person. And trust me, people will ask what you do. Because today social media is definitely a great tool how you can attract more and more people. Obviously, these tools was only kind of given what you can post, but after the posting, you need to call to the action. You need to start talk to the people, but obviously this is another topic. But what I can recommend for you, when we had last week a 7-day challenge from the GoPro, like Fraser Brooks, I recommend to look what he's doing and how he is teaching people how to use and how to talk to the people, or Jesse Lee or other top leaders in this network marketing industry. Definitely use these tips. Of course, I'm reading the books, I'm reading some tools, how I can start talk to them. And yeah, I wish all of you good luck and truly use social media for the business. It's an amazing tool to build large business, because I done it, I still doing it, and I will do forever. Because my goal in this company is obviously make this company bigger and bigger and bigger. First, obviously, was build income. Once I build the income, now I want to share whatever I do for many people out there. So I wish all of you good luck with all these tips, what Ellen was giving, or all the tips what I was giving, and just keep learning. Thank you so much for your listening. If you found it valuable, please put the pluses and start using it. Thank you so much, and thank you, Rita.
Elena, thank you. That was just amazing. What an incredible training from you for social media. Now, give me a plus in the chat if you thought that that was incredible. Elena, I would love it if you would come back again and do a call to action as well with social media. You know, in another month or two, that would be wonderful. How we can do that.
Like a call to action, what people need to do?
Yes, because you said it's a whole nother class, isn't it? It's a whole nother topic. So maybe one day in the next few months, you can come back and show us how to do different call to action.
Oh, definitely. But what I could recommend, if you want to see content now and how to use it, maybe go back to recordings, what was given from the 7-day challenge. I got so inspired from Jesse Lee and Fraser Brooks.
Oh, they were amazing.
Definitely. And obviously, if you want to learn more how to use the social media, obviously GoPro.
Exactly. Alan, please jump in and join us. We'll keep the ladies here. So I'm going to invite the partners for the next 5 to 10 minutes. If you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A tab. Any questions for our wonderful speakers today, please put them in the Q&A tab. Now, any questions that are not related to tonight's training from our incredible ambassadors, we will collate all of those. So everyone, the coordinators in the different chats, if there's any questions not related to this session, can you please still gather all those questions up, because they may be related to the STO launch or the exchange. Please gather those questions up and we will forward those on to the lawyers who will formulate the correct answers, and then they will post that for our partners in the NEEW section. So if any of you have questions for our wonderful ambassadors, please put that in the chat now. And while you have Alan and Elena here for just the next few minutes. Okay, we have one question, a tutorial installation video for VK, please. So this is from Bob. I think, Bob, first off, let's try to look at YouTube to see if that content is already on there. I'm pretty sure it probably is. If it's not, we will request that through our ambassadors chat and see if we can get one of our wonderful ambassadors to do that video for all of our partners.
I think Marshall, on his wall, I know he's creating some steps how to set up the data mining. I think Marshall have these videos on his YouTube.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, Marshall, we're going to come looking at your YouTube channel. What other questions have we got?
Maybe Marshall, you post on a wall your name of the YouTube was Wealth Creation, I believe. I think that's something, yeah.
Marshall, you can put in the chat your YouTube channel, and he also has confirmed in the chat, partners, that he will be creating more content for us too. So thank you so much for that, Marshall. Let's have a look at some more questions. Data mining, we were initially informed not to communicate as the AI would do this for us. Please confirm the strategy. So let me explain that I do recall Andre, our CEO, Andre Haratov, did say that we didn't have to, sell to the people that are connected to us through data mining. He did mention, and let's get the data mining team to confirm this as well in their next webinar. So I do remember hearing Andre say that, and he did say that there was a problem with the amount of people that had joined us via LinkedIn, and then the amount of people that had dropped off. He said it was about 20%. So figure this out. If we are looking to have 10 million people on board as our connections, if we lose 20%, that is about how many? Someone do the math. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. 10%, 20% is a lot of people, and we want to keep as much of those connections as possible. And he assumed it was because we were trying to recruit people, or we were sharing our link about the business, which is not what they are there for. They are there to be future customers, future clients of ours, and they will be exposed to our future sales campaigns. And Marshall has also put in the chat the playlist of the data mining videos. Okay, Alan Glenda, we will leave that particular question for the lawyers. Thank you so much. Elena, there's a question for you. Are you doing a 10-minute call tomorrow? 10 sprints. Does this make sense?
Yeah, I spoke to Mo. Yeah, actually, UK Leadership Council, local council, they are doing every morning for 10 minutes, kind of boost up for the business. So I will join Mo and UK local leadership. So yeah, I can definitely give this topic.
Okay, thank you so much. There you go, Mo, you have your answer. Okay, there's no more questions in the chat. Alan, thank you so much for that training. It was absolutely marvelous. I took lots of notes. I really enjoyed how you said to learn from the bad experiences, to forgive yourself and have a clear start. I absolutely love that. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. Partners, don't be too hard on yourselves. This is some great advice from Alan. And if you're not happy, change. Write down what it is, and write down what you want. I really love that. Thank you so much, Alan.
You're welcome, Rita. And I really want to thank you for hosting. I think it's very wonderful. You're very clear in communication and giving some rest in our training. And I would love to thank also Elena for your great training. It's a wonderful combination actually, because with social media, it looks like you're advertising, but actually you are presenting yourself. And this can be very close to your heart because you are presenting you. So this is also a part of our personal development. And I just want to share in 30 seconds my feeling. Elena and I, after that second conference, actually that was the third, we were walking in Amsterdam. Still remember, Elena? And then Elena told me, are you doing lives on Facebook? I said, no, of course not. I don't want to go live.
I remember.
And then she said, we're going to go live now. So that was on the Dam. That's in the middle of Amsterdam. And we were doing live. So that was our first live, actually. And then we did our second live, and then something happened because we were having all different kinds of faces because of something in Facebook that is really making us funny faces. So we were like a fitness or something else, and we were laughing and doing stuff. But you know what? It really opened myself. I felt the energy and the fun also doing this. And I just want to reach out to everybody and challenge everybody to share more and more from you so people can connect with you. And that's the best challenge, whatever we can have, to reach out into this world and to present ourselves. So thank you so much, Elena, for giving me this experience, and also now all the ideas that you're sharing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Elena, I didn't realize there were so many different combinations of social media posts. So thank you for itemizing that for all of us to notice that there are different kinds of posts. So even though I've been on social media for over 10 years, I still didn't make that connection. So that's great. Wonderful, wonderful content. So partners, thank you so much for joining us. This presentation was brought to you tonight by our wonderful ambassadors, Alan Costa, Netherlands, Elena Pepena from Latvia. Have a wonderful evening, partners. All the non-related questions will be gathered and they will be answered by the lawyers and posted in our news. Thank you so much, ladies. Good night and good evening and good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, translators.
Thank you.